Welcome to Cookie Man and Biscuit Boy Talk Movies and Other Junk. My name is Gilbert, aka Biscuit Boy.
And my name is Alex, aka Cookie Man.
Today we thought we would do something different and do a TV show. And why not do a favourite TV show of ours, Father Ted?
Yes, Father Ted.
I thought we should do this one because obviously it's an Irish sitcom, and obviously it's one of the best sitcoms.
Yes.
But just for those of you who have never seen Father Ted, or who might not know anything about Father Ted, this show basically it focuses on three priests living on a remote island off the west coast of Ireland called Craggy Island. They've been put there because they've done something stupid or bad, and this is their penance. This show stars Dermot Morgan as Ted Crilly, Ardal O'Hanlon as Dougal Maguire. Rest in peace, yeah. Frank Kelly as Father Jack Hackett, and Pauline McLynn as Mrs. Doyle, the famed Mrs. Doyle. So this show has won, it's won several BAFTA awards, Best Comedy in 96 and 99. There's 25 episodes, including a Christmas special. The first episode aired in 21st of April 1995, created by Graham Linehan and Arthur Matthews, who also make a few cameos in episodes.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, so they're in quite a few episodes. I'll give everyone a rundown of some of the most famous episodes. I have to say, in my research for this show, there are so many iconic episodes in it. So many iconic episodes.
Oh, yeah.
You've got the Christmas special, The Mainland, Speed 3, Hell, the Raffle, the Three Bishops one, Song for Europe. Yeah, the Rabbits, the Plague, the Lovely Girls competition. You've got Lent, Old Jack City,
Kick Bishop
Flight
Brennan
into
up the
Terror.
arse.
Yeah, Kicking Bishop Brennan up the arse, Passion of Centibulus, a whole load of them.
We can literally name all 25.
There's like, loads of them. They're
all great. Like, I'm surprised how short this series is.
Yeah, it's only 25 episodes, including the Christmas special. So,
yeah, that's insane because you wouldn't think.
No, it's over 3 series, but there's only 25 episodes in those 3 series. They only intended to have 3 series anyway, regardless of what happened to Dermot Morgan. Unfortunately, he died after the last episode.
Right after filming the final episode, yeah.
But they did intend that to be the last series anyway. But obviously it's tragic as well what happened to him. Funnily enough, Frank Kelly died on the same day as Ted, but obviously years apart. 18 years apart, I think it was.
Jeepers,
on the 28th of February. Yeah, that is crazy.
And what he got, it's kind of funny because the last episode is seemed like such a finale to the show. It didn't seem they would want to do more. So in case you were thinking,
even though I didn't really like the last episode, it wasn't a great episode.
No, well, yeah, it didn't have that kind of. It's not my favorite anyway. It's good. It kind of has a somber note, even without the kind of the air around his death. It kind of has a sad kind of
Oh, it is sad,
really
because yeah, because he was intended to go to America, but then obviously he didn't go. Stayed with them. But yeah, not one of my favorites.
It's such a Ted way to stay because he was going to leave. He was going to leave, but then he's like, stop gang wars and stuff. So that's why he was chosen, and then he just left. So it was a very Ted way of coming back to him. He's like, I guess I'm stuck with this kind of way, which is the epitome of Father Ted.
Yeah, exactly. Stuck with him no matter what.
Yeah.
Even there was only ever 2 complaints. There's only ever 2 complaints about the show.
Really?
In the whole thing. Yeah, only 2. Oh, wow. Only that it was too anti-Catholic, and then the second was that it was too pro-Catholic.
Huh?
Yeah,
really
they
weird.
contradict each other, but that was
really
only 2 complaints in it. I think RTE turned it down as well, and then obviously they went to Channel 4. But I don't think it would get the acclaim as it did, or as much of a reach as it did if it was in RTE. So I think it was better for it to go to Channel 4 anyway.
Because it's still back. It's back in the early 90s. Because they're still saying they're talking about pounds and stuff. They're everything's in pounds and punts and stuff. It's kind of an old. It's an old timey, quote unquote old timey show because it has that kind of timeless feel to it. Because Craggy Island's such a rundown kind of horrible place anyway.
Yeah.
So it's one of those.
That's it. It was filmed mostly in Clare, in County Clare.
Because the creators said they wanted Craggy Island to be like the most kind of dreary, depressing place, and with like
which it is, yeah.
With the mini golf area with only the one the one wee small windmill on it, like the wee mini golf place. And
that was the Father Stone episode.
It's very like it's extremely Irish. This show, like a lot of things.
Exactly.
You won't really, if you're an American, maybe if you're English, you might get some of it. But like, if
but like the likes of John and Mary in it, who just are these husband and wife that hate each other. But like, whenever Father Ted and Father Dougal Maguire, they come in, they have to be all
they're
nice
all happy
and nice.
and all. They're like a parody of the husband and wife that are like all happy and go lucky whenever they see the priest.
Two-faced, so they're always they seem to be these angels in front, and then actually behind doors they actually hate each other.
Mary's was just washing my hair.
You bastard!
And I'm throwing away the key. I've locked her up
her in the
because
cupboard.
I thought she'd be safer with all this beast.
That was well.
Oh God!
You ignorant prick.
Hello, Father Maguire. You're looking well, and she's in the press.
She's in the cupboard, yeah. John and Mary. That's. I mean, there's some great different characters in this. You know, John and Mary. Tom. You know, I can do you up.
Tom.
I can do you up a salad.
I can run him down with me van.
With me van, fella.
Who's that?
I killed the man, fella.
Oh, hey!
I killed the man, fella. I don't think you should be telling me those type of things now, Tom. Like that's what he should be telling me. He's a priest.
I know. Like whenever he's gossiping to Dougal about the confession and all, he's like, "Oh, he doesn't know if he'll go to the wife or if he'll go to the Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah.
And like
when he goes into the post office, he robs the post office and he goes, "Don't worry, Father, it's my own money. I just didn't want to fill out the forms." You wouldn't be up to your old tricks again, Tom, now.
And whenever Mrs. Doyle's reading the book, he's like, "Oh, and the language. Feck this.
F this. F you. That. F your effing wife." Oh, I don't know why they have to use language like that.
Feck this. F you. Bastard this. Bastard.
And they use the bad F word, Father. Worse than feck.
What? F you effing fecker.
F your effing wife. I'll stick this effing pitchfork up your hole. Oh, that was another one. But one of my favorite lines, and it's actually it is my favorite episode in the mainland, is when she's talking to the other woman. She goes, "They killed her and stole her pen." Why would they kill her and steal a pen? And then obviously in the mainland as well, when she's like, she was robbed. Oh, did they take much? No, Father, I don't think you understand. They actually stole her. She was stolen. You can't walk down the street without fear of being stolen.
And when they're fighting over the check, put it away. No.
Yeah. No, I'll pay.
A check.
If there's a fine to pay, I'll pay it. No. I'm
writing a check. And they're wrestling over it.
Oh, I know. And then other different characters as well. Father Stack, Brendan Grace that come into it.
Oh God.
Father Stack was great. What are we watching?
What? Father Stone.
That was with the hairy hands and the man. They're searching for Father Jack in the home. And then they're all going, "Feck, drink this." And then a man comes in and is like, "I really shouldn't be here." But that's it. But God. I think for the purposes of this show, I think what me and Alex were going to do was we're going to just talk about one of our favorite episodes with some different facts in there as well. But what's your favorite episode, Alex?
My favorite episode is one I mentioned earlier. It's the plague. That's one where
with the
Dougal
rabbits.
buys a rabbit and Father Jack goes in the nude. It has one of my favorite openers. It's whenever the two people are going, "Oh, it's awfully dark in here." He's like, "Nothing will come get us," and then just Father Jack and the nude.
Oh yeah,
lightning strikes or something.
Yeah.
And behind.
Yeah. And he's out in the nude. And we have Bishop Brennan coming into it too.
Ted, it's Father Ben. It's Father Ben. I love this. And he's like, "Ben, I'm such a fool. I'm so silly. I've me underwear on my head."
Oh yeah, they're watching a show on that.
Brendan, you really are a big fool.
Taking the mick out of them, yeah.
That's one of my favourite openings. And Father Ted.
You know how he's talking about the rabbit. He goes, "What do we call the rabbit?" And he goes, "You know, he's got floppy ears flapping around there." And he goes, "Yeah,
yeah,
we'll call him Father Jack Hackett."
Yes.
No, we can't do this now, Dougal. We can't. It'll just confuse everything. Right. And obviously, then he wakes up. Do
you want to drink, Father Jack? Yes.
And then Bishop Brennan. Then he wakes up in bed with Bishop Brennan. It's just a dream, Your Grace.
Fun. It's just a dream, Your Grace. Just go back to sleeping. It'll be fine.
Is that the one with Father Jessup? The really sarcastic priest?
No, that's kicked Bishop Brennan up the arse.
Oh,
no,
right,
we'd rather die of thirst.
Right, so.
So you really do want a cup of tea? Yes. And then she takes it away.
Pulls it away, yeah. Mrs. Doyle
just do the opposite of what he says.
And just a fun fact as well. Just a fun fact as well about Mrs. Doyle. That her name was actually... shown in the scripts as Joan, so her name is Mrs. Joan Doyle.
Oh, I don't think I like knowing that.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I thought it was a bit of fun.
Well, like it's nice to know, but like you know, it's one of those things. You know, you don't think you ever wanted to know.
No, I know.
Because you know, whenever she goes, I remember when my husband. I've said too much.
Yeah. But as well, did you know as well that originally they wanted Mrs. Doyle to be a love interest for Father Ted?
Oh, really?
Yeah, but the idea was obviously scrapped. Like that was.
Oh wow, that'd be really funny. Oh god, the plague is amazing. Like there's so many funny jokes in it.
Yeah.
Whenever he goes, why don't I call Father Larry Duff? He goes, hello Ted, how's it hanging? It's hanging fine, Larry.
I got Rottweilers instead.
I bought 12 Rottweilers instead. The dream of 100 rabbits was a bit too far-fetched.
Yeah. Who's that grumpy dog? And then rips him apart.
You're a grumpy dog. That running joke's hilarious. And like whenever he rings on the plane, he's like, Father Larry Duff, he says, you're more likely to be ran over by a stampede of raging bulls than to die in a plane crash. I'll just give him a call.
He gets run over.
He's reaching for the phone. Oh god!
But another favourite episode of mine would be Speed 3.
Speed 3 is amazing.
When Dougal becomes the milkman.
It is Mrs. Doyle. I thought you were Marilyn Monroe.
He was wondering if he could put his massive tool in my box. What?
Well, wait a minute now. It's too big for the milk float father.
You were going to say float flather.
Float flather. He goes, once it goes under 4 miles an hour. It what? What? Sorry? What?
You're cut off there. What happened there?
What? It'll go boom. What? He's like, it'll go off.
And here's another fun fact for that as well. That one of the pictures of the hairy babies is actually Ardal O'Hanlon's daughter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his daughter Emily. Apparently, if you look in the picture, the bottom right baby with the red and white baby grow is actually his daughter.
Oh, like I
thought that was funny as well.
So iconic. Whenever too in the same episode of Speed 3, like there's just Ted. There's a pile of boxes in the middle of the road. He moves them, and then like he drives and he just drives past. He just drives through the boxes. Then after he moves them.
I know.
And at the end of the episode, he's still laughing. And then the mud float drives into him. Oh, and then
all they want to do is say mass. He gets these people to help him say mass. One in fact is Arthur Matthews, one of the creators of the show. He's the guy. He's like, I remember the time in the Moscow Olympics. Oh, that was a great mass. Yeah. And apparently that's the only time we actually ever see Father Ted actually do a mass. Well, he didn't even do it, really. That's the only time I ever see him really do a mass, when they're on the back of the flipping the dumper.
Yeah.
And like, we have this mass for Father Dougal Maguire.
And then whenever they're writing on the brakes, like, if we put the proper acceleration on the milk float, it'll stop. And then all he writes down is like, we put a brick on the accelerator.
That's right. We put the brick on the accelerator.
Ted, you forgot your brick.
Put it back, Dougal, run! I want to be a priest again.
Ted, I don't like being a milkman.
No, it's not your type of thing at all, is it? No. I want
Those
to be
women
a priest
were in the
again.
nip.
Yeah, at the end of the episode, those women were in the nip. Now to ride Mrs. O'Reilly.
Oh, fuck, I forgot my trousers. Oh, sorry.
He says feck, that fuck.
He does say feck, I forgot. That's what they say. You do think they say the F word more than they actually do.
Yeah, it's all just feck and all that kind of crack.
Whenever, in The Plague, my favourite episode, whenever Bishop Brennan rings him, he goes, Crilly. Oh, he's like, Bishop Brennan here. He's like, oh, feck. He's like, who is this? There is no Crilly ear.
Crilly ear.
He puts it
he says, he answers it next time and goes, sorry, you must have had the wrong number when you rang there.
Crilly, if you ever tried to bullshit me like that again, I would rip off your arms.
I'll rip off your arms. That's one thing you can say about Father Ted. There's so much iconic episode, so many iconic lines and quotes and characters, and it's just brilliant. Even in like the Song for Europe, John Kenny.
Oh, that was brilliant.
Song for Europe, man, My Lovely Horse. Which is actually written by the Divine Comedy, who wrote the theme tune for it.
Yeah, like, and there's this documentary about it too, and he said he was kind of cocky about it too, and he didn't kind of realize the significance the song would have. He's like, I'll just mash something up, it's grand, and then it just blew up. So I thought that was kind of interesting. It's just something he kind of made up in like a day or so, I think he said.
Yeah, and he also wrote the Father Dick Burns song, The Miracle Is Mine. He actually wrote that.
Oh, really?
And they actually, the Divine Comedy actually do the vocals for the dream sequence of My Lovely Horse.
My lovely, lovely, lovely horse.
Lovely horse, my lovely horse. We gotta lose that sax solo.
And then we go, gotta lose that sax. And he's like, play the note. The first one, not the beeping note. Oh, he's swearing away.
The beeping first one, not the beeping second one. Cans everywhere, fags out.
Smoke everywhere. I want to hold you so tight. I love you so much. He's like, Dougal, I don't think we want to imply that we're in love with the horse.
Love with the horse, just like we want to have a laugh with it.
You know, take...
He's like, oh, baby, take this lump of sugar, baby, you know, you want it. You can forget about ICT and Scoopy Dog Dog. It's just brilliant.
So he's my partner. Your business partner? No. My life partner.
He's my sexual partner.
Yeah, he's like, no. Oh, well, you know... suppose the whole gay thing is a puzzle to us all.
And he's like, I thought the church were against that now, Father. Yes.
Well.
That's another brilliant episode.
That is a great episode.
There's so many iconic episodes.
Oh, and the what do you call it? The dressing up competition where
the Elvis one.
Elvis.
I don't know. That's not one of my favorites now.
I like it. The one where your man, you know, whenever the old woman come to Owen McLove.
Yeah, Owen McLove. Yeah. My lovely Mayo Mammy. It's just a piss take of Daniel O'Donnell. Poor Daniel O'Donnell.
I smell wee. This man smells wee.
Why would I want a cake jumper?
Yes, that's mine. I'll take that.
Do you remember when you left your husband for a morning and the house burnt down? He tried to make a cup of tea and he burnt the house down.
He tried to get a cup out of the press and lost an arm.
That's right. The Divine Comedy wrote that song as well. The Divine Comedy wrote that song as well, My Lovely Mayo Mammy.
I've no willy.
Yeah.
I have a terrible secret. What is it? I'm not telling you.
I'm not telling you. I want jam.
That's wild funny because on the same documentary it goes, I can win an Oscar and I'll still be asked to say I've no willy, I smell wee, and it's just
apparently funny. When he was given his wife was giving birth to his child, that one of the nurses recognized him and said to him, I've no willy. Apparently so.
But that's wild fun. But they're iconic lines. Like, oh my god. Oh, it's even so your dude funny.
Even the guy from A Very Christmassy Ted, the Christmas special.
Yeah.
You know the guys, I have a very boring voice.
Oh, yes, Ted. That would be mine.
He appeared on the cover of the Smiths single How Soon Is Now.
Really?
You know the band The Smiths? Yeah, that's actually him on the cover of it.
Oh, that's so funny. And whenever I Love the Boy goes, do you know that there, Ted? Now, you see, I can't do that because whenever I was 9, my nerve was severed in my wrist, so I can't hold a pencil. It's just the way he talks. And you know, in the Christmas special, and like he comes in his underwear, and he goes, "No, it's just the lads back
Todd
together
Umches.
again."
Todd Umches. Jared McSorley,
wild funny.
And then Miss Doyle tries to guess him. Father Chewy Louie.
Father, no. It's just wild.
Father Chewy Louie.
Father
Spodo Komodo. Father Harry Cake Lynham.
Take all the misery out of making tea. Maybe I like the misery.
Maybe I like the misery. And she breaks it then.
Thank you, Father.
And then she keeps falling off the flipping the window.
She can't get down from the window.
Oh God!
So iconic. Father Ted has like amazing, like the one where he's a racist, or like the one people thinks he's racist.
Good for you, Father. Good for you.
I hear you're racist now, Father. And
I don't think I could focus my whole time to the old racism, you know, because I have the farm during the day and I just like a cup of tea in the evening. And we obviously can't forget about Father Noel Furlong, played by Graham Norton.
Oh God, he has Ted. Let's have a screaming competition.
The one in the mainland where they're stuck in the caves with him then, and he's just like he's singing Bohemian Rhapsody, and he's going, Mamma
I'm just
mia,
a poor
Mamma
boy,
mia.
nobody loves me. Mamma mia, Figaro.
Can you do the fandango?
Can you Bismillah? No.
Will you shut up? Well, I've never. You're going to my list of enemies.
Only joking.
Look what I've really written. Yeah.
Father Noel's amazing. Ted, are you awake? Ted. What? Stayed up till 11:30.
Oh, Janine Riley crawled in 10:10. 11:10.
It's nearly 6 o'clock in the morning.
Let's tell a few ghost stories.
Woo!
I love that one. I love Hell. Anyone with Graham Norton's brilliant.
Oh yeah, he's like,
and then obviously in the mainland one where he goes, I do believe it.
I don't think anyone's ever said that to him in the history of the world, Ted. Go, say it. He'd love it.
He'd love that. What did he say, Ted?
Did he like it? No, he didn't. No. And then at the end of the episode, I do believe it.
I do believe it.
Oh, the one with the plane.
Oh yeah, the flight into terror.
Yeah. Oh, it's so funny.
Would you calm down, little monkey man?
It's not a dog toy, Ted. It's a joke telephone. It's a joke telephone.
And then he actually uses it then. He goes, ah. Would you calm down, little monkey man?
Yeah. Don't give me the parachute. Give it to him. I love you.
Yeah, the guy he's pointing at.
Yeah.
That's Graham Linehan, the creator.
Oh, yeah. And then
that's who he says he loves.
Can I use my laptop computer? No, I think it interferes with the plane, but we're going to crash anyway. And he's like, well, okay. He's like, okay. Yeah. I wasn't paying attention, so I just drew a naked picture of myself.
And he just goes, I did a drawing.
Brilliant.
Oh, yeah, we could talk all day about it.
We could literally rattle off every single episode.
But just one little fact that I just thought was like, I don't know if it's true or not, but according to Wikipedia it's true. Maurice Gibb of the Bee Gees was buried with a copy of the DVD box set.
Really?
Yep.
Jeepers. I wonder if it's the same one that I have in my hands right now.
Hey, very good. And Bono actually requested to appear on the show, but he never did, obviously.
I don't know if it would. Bono seems a bit too kind of like high profile for Father Ted. You know, it's like.
No, what do you? But like, it was the biggest Irish show in that time. It was massive. It's still
I know.
It was massive.
But like, kind of the charm of like Father Ted, I thought was kind of like the dinginess and kind of like the patheticness of it, and kind of how kind of small it is. Because like,
but you could have done anything with it, no matter what.
you know. if he didn't play himself, you know what I mean? I thought like.
I know, but he requested to be in the show. I don't know the capacity of it. It just came up.
It would have been nice.
Could have been anything. Yeah,
it would have been nice. Yeah.
And also Steve Coogan, Alan Partridge, for those of you who don't know, he turned down the role of the RT presenter in the Song for Europe one.
Oh really?
Yeah, and obviously it went to John Kenny then.
A lot of great casting in that. The dancing priest.
It was mostly Irish as well. Yeah, the dancing priest. Yeah.
What do you call? Who's your man? You know that Irish comedian Tommy Tiernan? He's in it. He's in the.
Tommy Tiernan was in it. He was brilliant.
He's in the last episode. Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
No, it's a 6. It's a 6. No, it's a 1. It's a 1, Ted, and it's all the way to Snake Town. Do you mind if I put on the radio? No, not at all.
Oh yeah, and then it's Radiohead then, and he goes, yeah. But speaking of the dancing priest as well, Aidan Gillen actually auditioned for that role, but he got too embarrassed about the dancing that he ruined his
really?
audition.
Well, I suppose it's not the right role for you.
But yeah, look, we could talk all day about Father Ted. I just thought it would be something nice to do, something different, rather than a movie, to talk about Father Ted and talk about
a show very close to our hearts, because it is very good.
We still watch it all the time. Like, it's always on the TV.
Like anytime I it puts a big smile on my face. Whenever it puts a huge smile on my face whenever I see Father Ted on TV, because it's still
because it's iconic.
Still
it's
going,
so funny.
like, yeah, it's fantastic. Like,
and just one of my favorite lines in the show as well, the Lent one, when Sister Assumpta, she goes, "I don't think Pop-Tarts were our Lord's vision for the world." Love that one. Yes, Dougal likes his Pop-Tarts first thing in the morning. I don't think Pop-Tarts were our Lord's vision for the world.
Can I not have any sugar puffs or Cocoa Pops or
Frosties?
This bowl of water. Frosties.
But again, yeah, we could talk about it all day, but we will do in the future top 5 favorite episode on it.
Oh, we definitely will.
Just to go further on it.
Yeah, we definitely will.
But yeah, that's Father Ted. If you haven't seen Father Ted, please check it out. It's on all 4
Watch it.
And if you can, buy the box set. Just fantastic.
The box set is fantastic. It has a lot of great commentary on it. It has a clip from whenever they were on that charity. They're on like a charity event thing. But
Comedy Relief.
Comedy Relief. Yeah, they're on Comedy Relief. So that was
Comic Relief. Sorry, it's
Comic
called.
Relief. Yeah, Comic Relief. Yeah.
Yeah. So get watching it. But now onto another segment of ours.
Yes.
Movies. Alex, it's boom, 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 boom. So what have you got for us today, Alex?
A movie I really hate is The Last Airbender. The Last Airbender.
M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan. He is a good director, 1 times out of 10. You know, he did a terrible job of this movie. Like, the casting was really bad. It's just terrible. He got the characters all wrong. A lot of name mispronunciations. He said, well, I actually... because whenever someone says, like, oh, why'd you mispronounce the names? He goes, well, actually, I pronounce the names back to their Asian roots. And I'm like, well,
okay.
You know how they actually say the names properly in the show. Maybe you might want to follow that. And it's just a really badly shot movie too.
Okay.
Whenever like somebody's like has like a close up to their face, it's not like it's super zoomed in. Like all you see is like you don't see their chin or their forehead barely half the time, and it's like a lot of one shot, like a lot of like long takes with like action, which action shouldn't be. Unless it's like really solid, like 2 people, choreographed fight, it should never be 1 take. Like, if it uses like special effects and so, it should never be 1 take. It's just a lot of bad dialogue, a lot of really bad acting, a lot of like, it's just all exposition. There's no real character stuff. It's like, oh, my name is Ang. We gotta go here now. Oh, well, what's this place? Oh, this place is blah, 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 blah. Let's go to... Oh, we have to go to another... There's no real kind of, like, emotion to the movie. A lot of, like, the mysteries taken out of it, too, because the Fire Lord is like whoever watches the series would know, like in the first 2 seasons he was all kind of shrouded in like darkness, like the flames, the shadows of the flames kind of like it always covered his face, so you never really saw him until like the 3rd season when he was super prevalent, and you just see him kind of walking down the hallway chatting to somebody. There's no mysticism to it. The special effects are really bad. Apparently there was like a lot of reshoots that needed to be done, and they kind of ran out of time for the special effects. It's just a boring movie. Like a lot of what happens in the movie is like voiceover. A lot of the important stuff, they don't even ask for each other's names until maybe like the 2nd act of the movie, until like the 1st act's over, and then they go to a different place. They go to his old home. Oh, do you mind if I ask you what your name is? And they had like a whole journey of voiceover. It's just a terrible movie. Like you've seen The Last Airbender, haven't you? And that kind of
I watched. I think I watched a little bit of it, and I just didn't
like the movie.
Didn't continue watching it. Yeah, the movie. But you said as well that the TV show is far better anyway.
Oh, the TV show it is fantastic. It's the best animated show in the past, like in the 2010s. Like it is amazing.
Oh, okay.
It's up there in the top 5 animated shows of all time. Probably best shows of all time, because
but
it's
they ruined
just
it with the movie.
Oh yeah, like it's just. If you've only seen the movie, I pity you, because it's not a great representation of what it is. They change like plot points and stuff. They change character. It's just not good. It's really boring. The acting's terrible. It's just not a great movie. I don't understand why they chose M. Night Shyamalan to do it.
Right.
It's just because M. Night Shyamalan's not the best kind of person for these movies. Like, did you see in an interview he goes, oh yeah, in America I'm not really, people think my movies are kind of weird, but whenever I go over to China they go, you're a genius. I'm like, that's a lie, but anyway.
We don't know. they might do. But yeah, he's kind of lost his reputation there the last maybe
he made Sixth Sense.
He made Sixth Sense, and he made a couple other ones, and he basically got the green light to kind of make whatever he wanted then. Once he got that acclaim, he got the green light, and then since he got the green light he hasn't done anything worth mentioning.
He made a good movie a while ago. What was it? You know that one whenever like the 2 kids go to see their grandparents?
That could be anything.
It's like it was like a found footage movie. That was good. Like I remember seeing that.
2 kids go to their grandparents? Yeah,
like they're estranged grandparents, and spoiler alert, because you know how he loves those twists. He's like, those aren't your grandparents. It's one of those type of movies. It's kind of like a horror kind of movie.
I'll have to look it up, but yeah.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
But that's it. But yeah, he's kind of he kind of got a worse reputation the last few years. And
he also really did.
That. I think it was M. Night Shyamalan who did that Gemini Man with Will Smith, and it didn't do too well either.
What? What?
I think he did. I can't say for sure, but I think it was.
Was he a part of that? Like, because Gemini Man is a terrible movie. It's like. It would have worked in the 90s. Like I've seen clips of it, and like people talk about it and review it and stuff. Like the clips that I saw anyway is really bad. It's got a really bad Rotten Tomato score. It's not really good. It's a very 90s Will Smith movie. Like it seems like it could have came out the same year as like Independence Day or something.
Yeah.
But
back to the
Last Airbender. It's terrible. Okay. It's just it's terrible. That's all I need to say.
We'll end on a good note.
Avoid it like terrible. The
plague. Well, thank you, Alex. Thank you very much for that.
You're welcome, Gilbert.
This week I thought I would recommend a movie. Since this is kind of an Irishy week, since it's Father Ted, I thought I would recommend The Guard.
The Guard?
The Guard. So if you haven't seen The Guard, it's brilliant. It's got Brendan Gleeson and Don Cheadle starring in it.
Oh, really?
It's based upon this. So basically, Brendan Gleeson is the small town Gardaí, policeman for others in outside Connemara in Galway.
Don't tell me Don Cheadle's doing an Irish accent.
No.
Thank God.
He's the American that comes in.
Okay.
It's basically about these drug smugglers, and he has to try and they're killing people and that kind of thing.
As you do.
And Don Cheadle comes in from the States, and they have to work together. But it's just so funny. Brendan Gleeson plays it brilliantly. He's just this sleazy cop. He's this lovable cop. He's good at his job, but he doesn't really care about his job. He's just kind of that. You don't know if he's stupid or if he's smart.
Yeah,
and
he's
Don
one
Cheadle
of
always
those
comes
type of
in.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah, and what happens then after is just brilliant. It's really offbeat comedy. Buddy comedy movie, and it's a kind of a dark comedy, but Brendan Gleeson is fantastic in it. Like he basically, he gets hookers and things like this here, so he's not really a good cop per se. He's got a good heart, but he's just, But yeah, I recommend if you've never seen The Guard. It came out in 2011, I think, and I think it would be really classed as a cult classic for me anyway. But it's obviously set in Ireland as well. But yeah, please check out The Guard. It's fantastic. If you just want to see a great Irish movie, watch it. If you love Brendan Gleeson, watch it. If you love Don Cheadle, watch it. If you just want a bit of crack,
by the way,
watch it.
Do we want to spoil our audience? Maybe give them another movie to recommend if we're talking about Irish movies. Because I just thought of one there now. Another one is The Stag Weekend. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen that. No.
Oh, it's so funny. It is amazing. Basically, this guy.
He's on a stag.
He's getting married. Yeah, that movie summarized. He's on a stag weekend, but like it's really funny. Like his wife, his soon-to-be wife, wants him to bring her brother away to get out of having a stag party with the brother. Is they're going camping for this weekend, like a good hardcore, solid, huge hike in the mountains and stuff. Okay. And then obviously the brother ends up finding them, and then they kind of have this good kind of heart to heart at the end, and it's a really funny movie. Like it's really
anybody
good.
Of note in it?
No.
So it's kind of an indie kind of movie, is it?
Yeah, kind of in a way. Yeah, it's a not known movie. My girlfriend.
Movie.
Yeah, well, kind of. Yeah, it's not.
It's the Stag Weekend. Cool.
Yeah,
I'll
or maybe
check
it's
that
called
out
the Bachelor Weekend. I think in other countries where it was released.
Okay, yeah, it would be.
Because nobody understands our lingo.
Other places don't call it Stag; they call it Bachelor Party.
Yeah. The Bachelor Party, man.
But yeah, thanks very much for that, Alex.
No bother.
Check those movies out. I know I'm going to check out that one now.
Very good.
That's the episode. I hope you enjoyed the episode of Father Ted and Other Junk. Please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, on the Tweeter. And please stay tuned for more episodes. We do one every week. We do a top 5, and we pick a show or a movie every other week, and then we talk about that. But please follow us, follow our pages, and thanks very much. We've been Cookie Man and Biscuit Boy. Take it easy.